till we die. This ain't nothing for the pack. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one of them got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple scoop. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna blame me. No conversation, ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation.
The NFL on EA Sports brings us to North Carolina and Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte. Just a few moments ago, this building was shaking as the Carolina Panthers emerged from the tunnel here in Charlotte. They are ready to go as the Panthers are set to match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. This is taken at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Let's go! Go. 20! 54, right, 50, 57.
Throwing on first is Wentz. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. 30, past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Nelson Aguilar, 71 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. First play from scrimmage all the way into the end zone. Look, the pass was good, but that run after the catch, that's what was really impressive.
And I think the big question I have is where were the safeties? Where was the tackling? Because going into this game, they had to know that they were going to be tested. That was a part of the defense that had to stand up. And on that play, not even close.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. They were trying to create some space to run. They created the penalty.
And you work on it so much. You work on it so hard. But it's tough to simulate game speed in practice. And that often runs you into a penalty.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
Mississippi and New Orleans. Big Snoop Dogg got a Madden lead. His team is off the hook and you don't really want none, but if you do, come and get some. See, tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Tell your mama and tell your daddy and tell the whole damn world this is Madden territory. Come get some if you want some, but you ain't bad enough, so you can't take none.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line. Here we go, Pac-Man. 180! Better bring it. You better bring it. I'm letting you know right.
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. It's a second down run with Sanders. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
5-yard gain on the play. And an Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line. Here we go. 280!
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
First carry now for Jordan Howard. K'Wan Williams, the one that got him down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the 46-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Give me that ball, Bunch. Blue draw quarter.
Now Howard. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. They'll try and run for it with Sanders. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized. The other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
This pass complete, wins to Ertz. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? They go back to the ground with Sanders. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down. To throw is Wentz. Looking for Aguilar, and it's intercepted. Picked up by DJ Reed. And he'll bring it all the way back, just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. To throw is Garoppolo. And the catch made. This is Emmanuel Sanders. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over. But he ended up finding another receiver.
4 yards on the pickup, and that'll make this a second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 26 yards. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to tackle right here on this play.
No score after 1 on EA Sports.
11, 6-6, pull it high.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line.
Here we go.
A good run, 8 yards there, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
61, match, watch, right. Let's get it.
They'll try to run with Breida. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Deebo Samuel there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They run with Howard. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Wentz off the fake handoff to Howard. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
On 1st down, they run with Howard. The 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jordan Howard, 50 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
Here we go.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo. And Sanders has got it complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got room. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he takes it all the way down to the 22. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On first down, Howard. And some space here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jordan Howard with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that drives...
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Get ready, dog. This be the green light, go. Tires burn the pavement. People want to know where Mace, Poss, and Dave went. Still here, still in your ear with a style so hot, you'll see where all the sun rays went. Legs, arms, and head, all being moved in a frenzy. The blends be all the right.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. The two teams emerging from their respective tunnels a minute ago to the approval of this Baltimore crowd. They're all set as their Ravens will match up with Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Yeah, let's get set lunch.
Here's carry number 1 for Jordan Howard. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Wentz. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. The former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it.
We talk all the time about playmakers on offense, but let's face it, there are plenty of playmakers on defense, too. I think we just saw an example of one, didn't we? Not force that incompletion.
Yeah, he's a great corner. They got a couple of them on that side of the football. Now they go screen. It's complete. He'll have a first down past the 40. A huge play there on the screen pass, and even 50 yards. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. Does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, it makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll run with Sanders. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. To throw, it's Wentz. Fine work by the Baltimore defense to help bring up 4th down. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it on 4th and goal. So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Now Wentz, and this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders there to make the grab. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Seahawks are not going to lose. What you're saying, Sunday? You're crazy. I want to play the Seahawks so bad, but nobody picks the Seahawks.
And an alley to run. The quick feed by Jackson.
Oh, hell no. You see this nigga?
Time game there on the
He just dropped 2 niggas, bro. Get the fuck back,
so
bro.
how about that for a chain move? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson.
Oh, no, Peter. Oh, God.
10 yards there, enough for a Raven first down. Now Jackson on first down. He's going to find his tight end Boyle.
Hold on a second.
Get inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's a pickup of 11 and a Baltimore first down. From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And here he'll get it.
As receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Jackson hit, and he
Yo, Peter! Give me that shit, bitch. Fucking bum. Playing Madden, beating niggas' asses like always.
He's at the 30, 20, 10, 5, and he's
Nah.
in.
Woo!
Touchdown,
Touchdown, Philly! Oh, this this motherfucker about to quit on me. Yeah. You know, the same shit Just I changed a little bit, the game up a little bit. It's not a different one this time. It's gonna be this one forever. I can't be putting real pictures that I want to put up there because my daughter be getting on my shit. She look just like her fucking mama. Oh, shit, you steer down there. I forgot how much charge it. Like, I got into it with her like probably like a month and a half ago, and she looked at me and said, and I seen Valerie 100, and I was like, yo, just go to your room. Just go to your room.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial
Field.
I
get to play the Saints now. Let's go.
The scene in South Philly a few moments ago.
I'm playing head-to-head, regular games. Nobody want to play me. I be beating people's ass.
With the New Orleans Saints.
No, you just need to play me. You need to play me one-on-one like all the times you want to beat your ass. I'm going to beat your ass this
Take this
time.
across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Good night. 5'8", 5'8". 5'9".
Oh, well,
Breeze now on first down. That's complete to his running back, Kamara.
no, I want to play. I'll try it.
Play from scrimmage, second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, it's Breeze. He goes full extension, and he's got it. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. An early test, 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2.
I wouldn't do that till next year.
I
ain't gonna spend no money on this.
And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4. Good enough
Hey, where are
to
you?
get another first down.
Hey, you still live in Sulphur Springs?
Now Breeze. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
I swear I thought you lived in Sulphur Springs.
Fletcher Cox. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Flush to his right.
Come here, Drew Brees. Let me introduce you to Fletcher Cox, nigga.
Fletcher Cox able to get in there for his 2nd
My
sack
nigga
of the
Fletcher
afternoon.
Cox is a monster. Let me introduce. He's got 2 sacks on Drew Brees right now. Come here. Oh, give me that pick, bitch. Use your pick. That's what I'm talking about, ho. Fuck you, Saints. Fuck you, Saints. My game is too raw. I'm too nice at Madden. Nobody can beat me. Oh no, I like this Saints. The dude just quit on me. The game's over. I got another W right in my bag. Yeah, my record is 19-19. I'm on a 4-game winning streak right now. I'm telling you, I'd rather play this head-to-head. I like playing my whole actual team.
Hey, Slick, you see my defense?
Okay, you hear when we beat the Seahawks this week. I think we're gonna play. We play the Saints if they win. Nah, we gonna smack them Seahawks. We ain't gonna beat them. We're gonna smack them.
Shit, y'all ain't gonna smack shit.
And then when we play the Saints, if the Saints do make it with us, we gonna smack them. Drew Brees is gonna get fucking smacked by Fletcher Cox.
Man, bullshit.
No.
Here at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions.
Oh, look, I'm about to smack this shit out of Kansas City now.
PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans hit
Cowboys garbage.
both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will
You got the Redskins, you got the Dolphins,
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it out past the 30.
Y'all coming to the world. A little bit different ball game, cool. Nah, y'all missing some of y'all corners.
From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
Do what?
He's an Eagle fan. Man, then they got Marshawn Lynch, bro. The Seahawks could
nearly a disaster there on the check down. But
man, y'all, the Eagles ain't playing like
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage.
No, man, they got away with it. The 49ers should have lost that game. Old dude will grab old dude by the shoulder pad.
2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now wins.
Same place like always.
Complete.
You know, the only thing is, I upgraded from the other shit to the real shit.
Across midfield. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
I didn't downgrade, I upgraded.
The game, especially on the opening drive, because Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And a screen pass
get
is
the
a great way of
fuck
doing
out of here,
it.
bitch.
A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
10 or 12 times in a day. You're crazy. Running a screenplay 10 or 12 times a day. You're fucking smoking dope.
So
yo, you need to play me one-on-one, yo. Show you what's up.
Working from the gun. Wentz. It's caught by Sanders.
Oh, yeah, but I went to Xbox and got better.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good?
I went to Xbox. I went to Xbox.
So that from the red zone now on 1st down. From the gun, it's Wentz. Completes it to Aguilar. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Just
he ain't coming home until tomorrow.
When you see my team, bro, No, I ain't in the game.
They only got a yard out of that last completion. And that makes it 2nd and 9.
I knocked down my old line. My offense.
Wentz on to give to Sanders.
Let's go!
7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
That's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again.
And he'll take it into the end zone.
Touchdown, Philly.
A 10-yard touchdown run. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening
Damn, this
quarter.
defense is raw. This dude. He got some good defense. It took me 7 plays.
Doing exactly what they wanted to do, getting the ball downfield, and then running it into the end zone.
Hey, when's the last time you guys won a Super Bowl?
And throw it in. That hurts a defense psychologically a heck of a lot.
When's the last time the Saints won the Super Bowl?
2010.
And he'll get it up past
I think we won one before that, right? Yeah. No, and we beat the Patriots on top of that.
1st and 10
Y'all,
at their own 22.
when y'all.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
17? It was 17.
We won 17.
They went with a nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Hey, Peter, you still vaping?
5 cents, 5 DBs, but what also happens then, you take a big body off
Yeah, that's still
and insert that guy. So you're taking a big off.
That's not what's killing people.
Oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
That's the illegal fucking pin.
Cox is making offensive linemen want to take the week off when they have to play against him.
It's a regular routine.
The ones with the THC in
that
it.
play there, that's him all day long. Good luck trying to block him and keep him from disrupting your offense.
Nobody.
Come on, no!
Travis Kelce.
You caught that, bitch?
A lot of tight people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Nah, you can't do that.
Very likely third down territory, but if they don't get it, though.
He got to
throw, it's Mahomes.
He ain't say nothing to me.
And that is incomplete.
Let's go. Fourth down, baby. Fourth down, baby. What you gonna do?
Throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to
he going for it? What a dumbass.
Set the tone. Can't connect there. Too long for a field goal, too short to punt. That in-between range, and
you should have went for the field goal, bitch. You should have went for the field goal, bitch. Oh, he went over. Fuck.
The 38. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. And they should be
go ahead, I'm catching this pick, bitch.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Hey, you still talking to Daniel?
Oh, hell yeah.
Peter.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Yeah.
That's me.
Yes, it is. What I do.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Fletcher comes and down he goes.
Fletcher Cox, let me introduce you to their quarterback.
Mississippi State Bulldog ringing the cowbell there on the sack. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Now here's Mahomes. That one complete to Hill.
Oh, he got it.
And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 47 yards. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7.
What?
Look how much is on the clock.
Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
It is tough to complete passes against zone defenses. The windows that you see open, they shrink pretty rapidly. How about being able to hit a moving target against a zone before the next guy can get there and make a play on the ball?
Not easy for any quarterback, no matter the situation, and there the defense won the battle. Got it, and they find Sanders. And they get him down, but not before he takes it. Wentz now on 1st down. And he's got his man on the out route. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. So now...
You still there, Matthew?
Gain of 3, 2nd down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
No gain on the play as we have reached the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now on 4th down here, that pass knocked away and incomplete. The Eagles unable to... Stop.
You think we can beat the Seahawks?
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try to cut down the length of the drive.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. CD, with that incompletion, let's talk AFC playoff picture. I think you and I agree that if you put together any sort of power rankings, we'd put Baltimore #1 certainly in the AFC. But you look ahead to the playoffs getting started on January 4th. Who do you see as their main competitor?
Seahawks ain't winning, my nigga.
Well, tradition and us not wanting to be wrong dictates that we say New England next, and rightly so because of the number of Lombardi trophies they've won, how they've always played at this time of year. But the bottom line to me is the prime contenders right now for Baltimore, Kansas City, Patrick Mahomes.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They do go for it. It's Mahomes. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position. Wentz now on first down. That's complete, I think.
You fucking bum. Bang, bang, bang.
But he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 21 yards. Trying to punch it in with Howard. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. To throw, it's Wentz. Looking for Sanders, and it's intercepted.
Safety! Safety! He fucking dunked! Oh, shit, I fucking threw that pick.
You talk about a guy making a good play on the interception and then just trying to be too cute on the return.
It almost felt like his own gyroscope really got out of whack, didn't it? Going backwards into your own end zone after such a great play. Totally disoriented and gave up 2 points for his team.
Oh, my God.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Wentz now to throw. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Wentz. Open man, Arthega Whiteside.
I just want to show my skills.
Half, 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I fucking picked bullshit. Okay. Yeah, it's cool.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room.
And that's caught inside the 35.
Holy shit, I'm fucked
all
up.
the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
I tried to get there.
2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs are going to jump back.
What the fuck just happened? If it didn't count it, I'm cool with that. It's already counted it. I'm over 500. Whew, it took me enough to get over 500. Yo, Matthew, you there? If you are, invite me, nigga, to and play with the Seahawks and let's see what's up.
Yeah.
Midnight bowling.
Holiday lanes. Here you go.
Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? STRO. I ain't come to play with you. Life challenging, but I wouldn't trade with you. Early I'm up. I can't spend the day with you. I'm out of my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I been on my everybody drop when I drop. This shorty, she support ride. Living up, never not on my grind. New York City time, another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winter side, where they try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired, you will never know. You ain't never tried, work it out, hit the gym, hit the fit. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my hit is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase up the dreams. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street, case on the news.
What I do? Lace up my shoes, chase W's, great color coats. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no preseason. We seeking W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legs.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Leave it beats, leave it in the street. Case on the news.
I'm coming back to you.
I invited him.
I'm right here. Seahawks versus the Eagles. Let's do it! hey, are the Vikings in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Who do you guys play? Oh, good luck. I hope you guys win. I really do. Let's go, Vikings! I was just in a party with the Saints fan. Oh, you know, Drew Brees is going to take advantage of that.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Carson
I think we got some good defense. I think our defense can do it.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I should have home. I should have home this game, right? But I don't.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. So he got free at one tackle but couldn't do a whole lot else. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
Woo! Let's go, baby!
Across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 34.
Well, things are looking pretty darn good on this first drive, aren't they? Came right out, set the tone, this time with a big pass play.
And if the peek behind the curtain that they gave us for their game plan, I don't think that's going to be the last one we see.
I think you're exactly right about that.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard.
Truck him, nigga. Truck him. Let's go, baby.
On first, and that'll
Truck
make it second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't feel like
hey, you see my Eagles banner above my bed?
Second down.
Yeah, I make sure my camera's sitting on it.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he's got some space here.
Let's go, baby! Let's go, baby!
Taking it with an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
Marshawn who?
On the ground with a tight end. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
On second and goal, Wentz. And that is caught.
Fortnite.
The Eagle touchdown. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Eagles drive right down the field and score on the opening drive. Elliott good with a PAT. And that makes the score 7-0.
Hey, my online record is 20-19.
That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now. First and 10.
I see Marshawn Lynch, right?
24. Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On second down now. It's Lynch looking to find a lane, but he can't. Reined in at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. They'll run it. Here's Lynch. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
Here's Wilson to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted.
Fletcher Cox!
At the 33.
You couldn't let Fletcher Cox get a touchdown, nigga.
It's like a kid who stole a cookie from the cookie jar, and then he just fleeing the scene of the crime.
And all he's doing in his mind, reliving his days when he was young, probably played fullback on his high school team, always wanted to be.
You hear that? He was living his young days, and you fucking took it from him.
The distance.
Pretty impressive pick there off the screen, and a nice return.
Oh, is that how you feel, boy?
More ball drills with the big guys than ever before because they want to take possessions away from the offense. But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
The quick slant caught. And he's
that's a first down, right?
2-yard line.
Oh, they bullshitted.
7. It's 3rd down. Wentz to throw on 3rd and 1. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Wentz going to go on 4th down. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby.
Hey, yo, I had a dude pick me off at the end zone, runs out of the end zone, back in the end zone.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best.
Yeah, I got the safety on his bitch ass.
Goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's a throw, complete right side to start things out. 10 yards.
Nah, that's not how we doing this thing right here.
After 7-0 on EA Sports. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches.
Hey, I want this pick.
Here's Wilson.
I knew I was going. Come on, bitch.
This one across the 35.
Do it again.
First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13.
I'll pick the fuck out that
37 on 1st and 10. Now Lynch, he's got it on the draw.
Fuck Marshawn Lynch,
here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yo, we gonna beat Seattle.
Priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man. First down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. And that tight end position, it just seems to continue to evolve every year in the NFL.
Yeah, you're getting really terrific athletes. A lot of them maybe were wide.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. A sack by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he entered the league in 2010.
Let's go, team. Big series right here.
On second down, Lynch. Call it about a gain of 3, and they'll be looking at a 3rd and 7 coming up.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. On 3rd down, Wilson. He can run for it. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles.
Oh, yeah.
But he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
That was for you, Fletcher Cox.
He has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching him.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been
I'm in this Philadelphia Eagles group on Facebook. Oh, yeah. I'm beating your ass and putting this on Facebook.
In the end zone.
Be like, yeah, I'm a real Eagles fan, bitch. Let's see y'all beat the fucking Seahawks like I do. And it was an actual person. Yeah, I got a picture where I smacked this nigga on Xbox. 200 and something to fucking 7 or something.
14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay
He
positive.
didn't even go down,
At the
bitch.
same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. From the 44, Wilson.
No, motherfucking trucker. No, motherfucking trucker.
So far in this game, they are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get up.
I should have had the first one.
Such an impressive first half to get that lead.
Mm-hmm.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach.
Hey, did you watch SmackDown?
Now Wilson to throw on 3rd down. Flushed out right. He may try
Me either.
this. The rushing
I
numbers
got
for
it recorded.
Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there. Picking
I was going
up
to
the
watch
first
it and
down.
get some
This
pussy, but then I was like, fuck it, I'm getting pussy.
Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Rodney McLeod that time able to knock it away. And with that incompletion, you know, Charles, one of the big storylines in the final few weeks of the season lies in the AFC South. Tennessee and Houston battling back and forth. Houston won round 1, week 15, a victory in Nashville. But which of those two teams do you think has the potential to go deeper into a double team, and it's intercepted? Picked off by Malcolm Jenkins. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11. From midfield, here's Wentz. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right?
Yeah.
Not an actual player. Not a chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. Throwing now is Wentz. And that will be incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
That nigga knew exactly where it was going.
Picked up by the linebacker, Bobby Wagner. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line. Well, let's get back to the playoff picture. We talked about the AFC. Let's look at the NFC. Still, that race starting to come into focus. We know most of the teams, Seahawks, 49ers, Saints, and Packers all
Come in, nigga!
nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Timmy Jernigan with a sack. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Now Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. On first down, Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That's caught by Hollister.
Ooh, that was bad.
Able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Tyler Lockett in the final seconds of the first half as they are now on the board here in the first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and that'll make our score 14-7. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A final shot before half for Wentz. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. From the shotgun, Wilson. Short pass to the tight end, Hollister. And they'll get him down about 3 yards short of the first. 2 yards is all they'll get on the completion. It's 4th down. Wilson. And he's got Lockett. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on fourth. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. This throw complete. Wilson finding Lockett. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
No,
7
man.
yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far, brings up 3rd down. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Yeah, you know what a scare room is?
Here's Wilson. Oh, he's got him
escape room in there?
open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 36 yards.
You don't know what an escape room is?
So a big play as it gets him
you go
all
in
the
the
way
room, you
down
gotta
to the
solve
20
shit. If you
now
don't
for
solve
1st
it, you're
and 10.
stuck in that room.
Wilson. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. This will be caught inside the 10. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They'll run for him with Lynch, and he will not be denied. Into the end zone, touchdown Seahawks. A 3-yard touchdown run, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point up and through by Myers, and we are tied at 14. So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away.
We got this. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Oh, goodness gracious. Great balls of fire.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing.
That should be my first, baby.
This one up to the 35-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Howard. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, I remember a coaching friend of mine used to tell his running backs before games, make sure you run and jog with your offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking when those big behemoths start to create space for you up front. He did a pretty good job of just following those guys through there for a nice explosive run.
10 yards there and an Eagle first down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Sanders. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
What is that? Where do you get? Where's that at?
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Yo, Matthew, do you know what an escape room is? Do you know what an escape room is? What is it?
Now they'll throw it. Wentz.
What happens?
It's caught by Aguilar. And they'll get this one down about the 20-yard line. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
Well, I'm not trying to bind it either.
We can die together.
No, I'm good.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position.
What's wrong with you?
Securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And that's complete to Sanders. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now play number 8 on this drive, and they need 9 yards to pick up the first on 3rd. Now Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he is
Zach Ertz!
Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 19 yards away. And the Eagles have taken the lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right home for a 3-and-out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
They'll run this with Homer. Not much there. Maybe a couple up to the 35.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the
today is your lucky day. I washed my hair
and open up a crease. Didn't happen on that one.
Come here. Go, nigga! Let's go, Matthew!
A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On 3rd down, Wilson.
No!
He's got
Bullshit!
complete to John Ursula.
Good shit, Matthew.
He's got the first down as he's up to the 45.
That's bullshit, but good shit.
The drive continues as they search for
I got my dog just staring at me like, pet me, daddy, pet me.
Pet me, daddy, pet me.
Oh, I'm gonna hit this man. I'm gonna hit this man. Fuck you, nigga.
Across midfield before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
It was getting, I hadn't watched it in a week.
Damn, I don't know that one.
I can't watch my hair.
On 2nd down, it's Lynch.
Do you want me to keep my hair?
Go ahead, Marshawn. Go ahead. No, nigga, go ahead. Oh, you a hoe, nigga.
Enemy territory.
Let me call time out for you.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
You had the touchdown, motherfucker.
They'll run with Lynch. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense. Countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed.
And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown.
Yo, he don't even look that young. He's old as fuck.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point.
My razor is broken.
Extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the 4th. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kicks away. Let's field it a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they get to the end zone.
Just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tackle and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points,
Me playing me back in the day to playing me now.
17 yards.
You think I'm a lot better?
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again to Howard. He'll take this one for about 4 to the 40.
He's trying to get some.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining.
Oh, you just using me? Is that what you're doing?
So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. From the 40 now on 2nd down.
Your dog's a big baby.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Yeah, he still wants to get to you.
Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Shaquille Griffin knocking it away that time in coverage. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Wentz. He's going to run, but he's going to look. And he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line.
I'm fairly sure that there's no good time to cough up the football. But this could be much worse. This situation, this yard line, no chance.
They set it on a T-form. They're already
He's a sensitive one.
Yeah, blow up the kicker and just make sure they take care of the ball now. They've got a chance to put this thing away.
Win it by 3, nigga, because you ain't winning it by 7.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
Look how cute he is.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Wilson to throw. Open man is Metcalf. He's got it. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. First down to run with Lynch. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3.
We can't be totally sure that that was by design, but we do know that a lot of kickers like the ball in the right hash in order to kick the field goal.
And we are set
really,
for a great finish.
Come on, you scary ass nigga.
With 2 seconds to go in this football game. So now this one will rest on the right foot of Jason
Fuck
Myers.
you, nigga. This is what I think.
And it is good. He splits the uprights.
Yeah, right. You ain't on my Eagles page,
And they'll be
bitch.
celebrating in Pioneer Square tonight. The Seahawks.
Oh, fuck. Okay.